Hi everybody, this is Pam. I got such a good response from the video where I showed my face that I thought, okay, I'm not sure why, but I guess you want to see who's talking to you. So I hope you're happy. I washed my hair. So anyway, this is the, let's see, second video for beginners, and it's on, no, it's the third one, sorry. It's the third video for beginning junk journaling, and I told you I was going to do these basic videos, and this one is on tea staining and coffee staining. And so I'm going to run down and make some tea, and then we will get started on this, and I'll show you how I do it, and hopefully you'll think it looks like fun, and you'll make tea, and you'll get your paper, and we'll get going. All right. Okay, here we are. We're back. I got the 4 tea bags in here. I'm getting ready to put it in this Keurig, which doesn't have anything in it. I'm going to plug it in, and I'm going to make some tea. And then I'm going to leave it set for several hours. Okay. All right. And so we'll be back as soon as I get this done. You make your tea. Get ready. Okay. Some more of this janky video. I'm going to now pour this tea from the 4 tea bags into this water bottle and carry it up to my craft room. I can't do it with one hand, so I'm going to have to stop. Hi, everybody. I'm back. Okay. Here's the bottle with the tea in it. Now I'm on the wet side of my workroom. It's just a plastic table with a plastic tablecloth from the dollar store on it. I don't have a sink up here. It's upstairs, so I bring water up in water bottles like this, and then I pour them into bowls for my brushes. And so this is this is a real low budget setup here. But what I'm doing is I laid out 6 pieces of cardstock that you can get at Walmart or wherever. I forget how much it is. I don't know, $3 or $4 for a ream of it. And you can just put the tea on a regular piece of paper like this, but it's also fun to do this to it, to give it some places for the tea to land and stay and dry. Do that. Another thing I like to do is fold it up, and that also kind of gives places for the tea to go, and it doesn't really matter where you fold it or how you fold it, just make some places. So you can do that. So let's get going. It's not hard. You just pour some tea on here. Now this, I get really messy. And I also kind of like to do it in 2 steps. I let this tea dry, and then I go back and put some more tea on it, because, and remember the plastic tea or tablecloth that's underneath here. So I just start swishing it around. I usually start out with good intentions to be really neat, and then it doesn't happen. It ends up being a big puddle of tea like this. And so this is, I just let the paper get all tea all over it. I have another plastic tablecloth, and I'm going to go take this over and set it on there real quick. Okay, finish some more. I start out with a paintbrush to see what happens. It's just like, oh well, whatever. Okay. And I'm gonna fold this up. I like it when those bubbles dry like that too, if I can get them to do that, but sometimes they do and sometimes they don't. See, and that's going to be really light, so it's going to need a second coat, I have a feeling. But we will see. And I can't take my camera over there very easily, but what I do on the drawing table is when I lay these pieces of paper down, I'll do 3 in a row. I kind of take the edges at like this and tip them up like this. For one thing, so it makes room for more papers, but I do that so they're kind of up on the edges, and that causes a little bit of puddling or pooling of the tea, and so it dries and makes like the staining like you want to see. So you can see it doesn't, if it sits there in that tea for just a little bit, it does start to stain pretty nicely. But I'll show you some here in just a second where it's had a second coat, so to speak. And so here are some that I've done before. You can see where I folded them. And then I went back and just even like dripped more tea on them. And they got some really cool stains on them. So those make great pages. Oops, that's not one there. There's that one. And you know, if you get something that you don't like I'm not real fond of this, but it looks, you know, remember that you're going to be gluing stuff over these, so this is pages in your, be a page in your journal, and you'll open it. So you can always glue a pocket over it or a card or something. So a lot of this isn't even going to show. So don't worry about that. And then the other thing I wanted to stain, I had some old music and I thought I'd try staining that. It's already aged a lot around the edges, but I thought I'd go ahead and do some staining with the tea. Hopefully this doesn't fall apart. It's pretty old and fragile, but we will see how that turns out. I'm getting some pages here. These are some of my flea market finds. Sheet music is really inexpensive. I mean, relatively speaking. And there's a lot of it out there because before there were television sets, that's what people did for entertainment. They sat at home and round the piano and played sheet music of the latest songs of the day or hymns and sang songs. And so every house had a piano and sheet music, I think. At least a lot of them. And if they didn't, they went to the neighbor's house who did. Okay, so that's it for the tea staining and coffee staining. I hope you guys give it a try and have fun. It's a mess. Yeah, it's a mess. But so what? It's really fun. It's just fun to see what it looks like when it dries. So, anyway, see you on the next step. Bye-bye.